Hey there, fam. How's it going? And welcome to an episode of the Monday Motivation. How's your weekend? Y'all have a great weekend. You guys learned a lot, received a lot from your pastors, just got all the most you could from it and enjoyed your weekend. Maybe some time with family. I know it's, we're coming up on Thanksgiving and Christmas and you get prepared for everything like that. Yeah. I hope you guys are having just a really good time, just spending with your family and friends. I know, families might be flying in, be flying out, whatever it might be. I hope, and I pray that each and every one of you guys are safe in whatever you're doing and whatever your plans are for the, these festive times. Just be able just to also relax and just unwind a little bit. Because I know, end of the year can get a little hectic every now and then. Some people are closing at their quarters for businesses. It gets busy in the restaurants. At least for me, on the photography side of things, the videography side of stuff, super packed, super busy. But as always, we got to make it very important to make time with God, make time for your loved ones. And most importantly, well, not most importantly, both on the important list, because most importantly is God, obviously. But also it's very important, do some self-time, right? Some just time with you and yourself, with you and your loved ones, maybe. Just some time where just to reflect and recharge yourself. Yeah, I'm getting a little off topic because because the topic for today is the one that that got me, pretty hyped up. And I titled it, Commit or Quit. And I can't take full credit because actually I saw off a video and this guy was talking to, someone, I think he was mentoring or training and coaching. And the phone call was very stern. And I was looking through the comments and a lot of people were like, yo, that's the kind of coach I need. It's the kind of person that keeps me accountable. And it was very simple. He gave the person on the phone a very simple, option. Commit or quit. I don't know is not an option. That for me, I reached out to the person, hey, is it okay if I use this? Because, I didn't want to go verbatim for what he said without, his consent. So we got the okay. It was interesting how blunt he put it, and yet it was also profound, and it showed how much he cared about his client because he was not giving them an easy way out. Oh, maybe, if you try this, maybe we can slow it down. No, he's commit or quit. I don't know is not an option. And he posted after they, the person that I was talking to, they're very receptive. That's the kind of relationship we have. And it was, it was positive. I know that's how I am. When I had coaches growing up, for sports, they were like that, my mentors, my leaders, in church, that's the type of way that I need someone to hold me accountable. Because if you don't, you get soft, right? You get complacent. You go and you fall into the sense of oh, I'll be all right. Well, this is just enough. And then I don't know about you guys, and this might be a little controversial. It is what it is. That's what this whole page is about. Getting to the, to the truth and the bottom of things, not worrying about who makes what politically correct or anything. No, not everyone deserves a trophy. There's no such thing as a participation trophy. There's no such thing as just, oh, everyone's a winner. No. We raise people up. We raise our kids up thinking oh, if you just try, you get an award. No, there has to be, someone that wins and someone that doesn't win. That does not make you a loser, right? I also don't want to be people to get, the wrong way. Oh, that means I'm such a loser. It doesn't mean you're a loser. You just didn't win. And then it shows you, it should strive to push you to, okay, how did this person achieve that? How did this person, win this? How do they win at this portion of their life? How do they win at that portion, right? Because if we don't, then everyone just get the same thing. And what's the point of then working hard for something, right? If you can't excel at something because you're being limited, then what's the point of working hard, right? And then you fall into a level of just well, it's okay. I remember I saw, on it's a very famous quote. I probably even said it on this page a couple of times, but it's a quote that says, hard times create hard men. Hard times create easy times. Easy times create soft men. And it's a vicious circle, right? We go and we work super hard to create easy times, right? To make times easier for, for our loved ones, for those after us. And those easy times create soft men, right? And obviously we go men and women, whichever side, but I want to go more on men because, they should be the leader of the household. They should be the head of the household, guiding it. Obviously I know that, women can play both parts too. If you're a single parent, you're playing mom and dad, I get it. Shout out, you guys are superheroes. God definitely has, he pours some extra strength, into your buckets and some favor and grace into your guys' lives because, man, I applaud you guys for that one because that is not an easy gig. But I don't want to go off topic. We can't allow ourselves to get into, like I said, that complacency, level, that complacency level of just well, it's okay. If I just try something, it'll happen. No, try your best, right? But sometimes your best doesn't cut it, you know? Not everyone is, is going to be in the starting five. Not everyone is going to be the star player. Not everyone's going to be, in the Olympics or be this top person. No, but then that level of just people going after it is what makes people hungry. That's the kind of people I want in my life. I want people that, it's not that they want what I have, but they're striving to like, you know what? All right, how can I push Rodz to be better at this? Man, Rodz is really good at this. Let me just push him. Let me put some pressure. Hey, man, like you're slacking off. Like what happened to that video? What happened to that edit you're supposed to do? Hey, oh no, it's only until Friday. Yeah, man, but it's already Wednesday. Don't wait till last minute. They're like, hey, because I know that from my friends. Like, hey, man, you told me, you're gonna write up that report. You're gonna write up that report. What happened? Oh no, it's only due by end of the month. Okay, man, but it's a long report, like stuff like that. I know, like I've held my circle accountable and they've held me accountable. And that's what helps us grow. That's what, I can definitely say like my team is a fighting team. It is a top notch. I got some men and women around me that are just, on fire. They are just some studs. They're just phenomenal at what they do. And they're great at what they're doing, right? And it's an honor, it's a blessing to be, working with them and being with them. And I bless them every single day for that. So shout out to you guys for that one. Definitely, you guys know who you are. But it's, we have to definitely get out of that state of like, if I just put some type of effort in, then I go and get it, or it's okay to quit. No, like you can't quit. That's not an option. Plan B is plan A. And plan A is to keep going, is to going full send, is to keep getting after it, is to keep fighting for it. So just keep doing that. Keep going after it, keep working hard, and keep committing. Right? You come in with like, well, I don't know what we'll do next. No. That's not an answer. It's either you're going to commit, it's a yes or no. Either do you want this or you don't. If you don't want it, that's fine. That's cool. If you don't want to put in that effort, then get out of the way because someone else might want to take it, right? That's how, how I put it in my brain. Like when I create videos, when I create photos, when I pick up an event, and I'm like, all right, if I'm going to give my 100%, if I don't give my 100%, then I can't take it because my name's attached to that. My name is attached to that project. My name's attached to that photo, to that video, to that lesson, to that, to that talk, whatever. So when I go and I turn it in, if it's not my best foot forward, if it's not giving me my 110%, then why am I going to turn it in? For that, I'm like, hey, listen, you know what? I can't. And you have to learn how to say no, right? We can't think of, and this might be a little bit on the business side of things, but we can't be saying yes to everything just because we're just afraid of like, oh, well, what if I don't do that, someone's going to take it, someone's going to take my money. No, man. There's enough piece, of the pie for everybody, right? Everyone's allowed to get a bite. Everyone's allowed to get their slice of whatever's coming up. And also you should be understanding that God's the great provider, right? He's Jehovah Jireh, your provider. So he's going to provide for you. Always, so you didn't pick that one job because it was going to affect your time with your family. All right. Then God's going to, reward them. Like, you know what? You understood that it's not, that job giving you the money, that job financing your life, but it's me providing for you and sustaining you in the midst of all this, right? So when you go in with that thought process, with that mentality, with that idea, that mindset of just, all right, God, I'm going to do this. You've called me to do this. And if it's going to knock me out of, my time with my family, my time with you, then I don't want it because I know you're going to provide that thing for me. You're going to provide that job for me. Instead of picking up 5 different little jobs and projects, you pick up that one project that's going to sustain you for 4 or 5 months, right? So that's how we need to look at it. That's how we need to be just, bask in his presence, bask in his authority and in the knowledge that he's got your back, right? That is what we need to hold on to. That is the foundation that we need to just build our house upon. We need to understand that when God says he's going to provide for us, he's going to provide for us. It doesn't matter if the jobs are getting cut loose, if the jobs are, aren't, getting dried up. It doesn't matter if, everyone else is losing their career, losing their projects. God's going to provide for you. He's going to maintain you. He's going to support you. He's going to take care of you because you're his kid, right? That's how we need to just be so focused, Rodz. But, in the midst of everything else, everyone's cutting out on their jobs, things are getting expensive. How are you so positive about this? Because I know who's sustaining me. I know who's protecting me. I know who's guiding me. I know who's, taking care of my family, who's taking care of my finances, taking care of my health, taking care of my well-being. That's who I know. That's why I know. I know because his word says it. The Bible says that he provides for us. The Bible says he's going to take care of us, that he's our fortress, that he's our fortitude, that he's our strength, he's our peace. He's everything we need exactly when we need it, So with that knowledge, we can go and attack any little thing. It can be literally be small, because they're all small in God's eyes, right? When an eagle, when it looks down, he looks at everything below it as small. So we need to understand that the God that we serve puts us on high. So all these issues, doesn't matter how big they may seem, from God's point of view, they're all small. And there's nothing, and I do mean nothing, out of his control and out of his reach, including you, right? So whatever you're going through, just put in God's hands. Let him guide you. Let him support you. Let him just sustain you in the midst of the desert you might be going through, in the midst of the issue you might be going through, right? That's what I want to say, guys. So commit to it. Commit and don't quit. Get after it. Work hard, because God's got your back. He's going to provide for you. He's going to take care of you. And just watch. Watch him do all these great things. We show up so he can show out. Yeah? I love y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of these talks. I'm excited for these. It's the Christmas, it's the holidays. I have some things coming through. Some guests are coming by. It's gonna be pretty awesome. I'm excited to share with you guys. This is actually one of my favorite times of the year, because I get to see some of my friends I haven't seen in a very long time. They come down, probably get them on this podcast, and you get a little insight into the circle that is Rodz. Yeah, I love y'all. Like I said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and yeah. We'll stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned. We'll stay dialed. We'll stay focused. We'll commit. We won't quit, and we'll get after it. Yeah? Go out there and make it the best day ever.